Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be looking at, are the prices changing for 4.0? Because I've noticed something here. So, let's get into this one, guys. So, I'm heading over to the admin office over at Area 18, at Lawville, sorry. Now, before I go into there, I'm going to bring up the UEX website. So, this is going to be the old prices. So let me just bring this up. And so if you see here, we're looking at scrap. So say we was looking at scrap, and we can buy it for say like 135 over at Lawville, and we was going to take it over to Checkmate. Now we have looked, and I'll put the video up in this just after we come off this. That is selling for this much at these stations. 1,627. But if we're buying it for 135 Alpha UEC, which you do buy on the live servers at the moment, we're looking at an investment of just over 500,000, 622,000, for a return of 6.8 million gross profit with a hull C. So if we took a hull C full of scrap, say we took it from, instead of Lawville here, we took it from somewhere like maybe where we can buy like Terra Gateway or something like that, we're still looking at a 6.7 million profit on a 755,000 based on 164. Now I'm thinking, well, that's a really good price. Maybe they're just checking some stuff out, maybe they're just adjusting some things. But then when I went to look and go and buy it, let me just drop this now. We go into the admin office here, but when we go to buy it, what we're looking at here is actually, scrap here is actually 1,300. So 1.3 thousand. It's not the 160 what we was looking at, or 135 we was looking at. It's 10 times the price basically. And so there's massive changes. Now what does that do? That means that if we want to do cargo trading in 4.0, it's going to cost us more for the outlay of the stuff now. So not only are we putting this money forward ourselves, we're now going to be putting 10 times the amount forward ourselves. So let me go back to that now, back to the board. So that's 1,307 I'm going to put. 1,307 I'll put for that, and I won't round it up to the 8. Okay, so in here we can change the prices. So 1,307. So we're looking at an investment now of 6 million, not 600,000, for a profit of 1.4 million. Now still a really good profit, but what if we was to do this based on what we used to be able to sell it for? So say we go away from this stuff here, the pyro stuff, and we go set to these stuff like 1 point. So we're looking at 192 here, or Brio's 185. So say we sort of round it up and we go to around 185-ish here instead. So 185 for 135. So we're making 200 profit on a 500,000 investment. We're making 230,000. So the investment's gone up. So that's what? That's 3 times. We're going to get profit, 1/3 profit from the investment. So if we put that back to 1,300 and that back to what it was up at the Checkmate place here, just change the thing back to scrap, and then we'll go to Portchester here, and we'll go to admin here. So let's put that back to 1,307. What are we making? We're making, so yeah, we're making 1/4. So we're making less. We was making 1/3 of the investment before. Now we're going to make 1/4 of the investment. So massive changes. That's going to change the whole cargo trading. It's going to spin it on its head, because we don't get insured for the cargo, and now we're having to put bigger profits up front. So that's going to be this video, guys. Just some changes come in. I've noticed the same with things like a Festa night, stuff like that. So I've noticed medical supplies. If we go over to medical supplies, where are we? Medical supplies. And what I'll do is I'll show you the medical supplies in a video in a second after this as well. So medical supplies, it's saying here we buy medical supplies for 1,608 or 1,570. So say we were getting it from Terra Gateway here, 1,648, and we can sell them over at Obituary for 256. So again, you're making a 7 million investment and for a 4 million profit. But actually, when I was over at Terra Gateway, and the video will play in a minute, they was actually selling for 2,500. So you're only making 400,000 from 11 million investment, and so that is, what's that? That's what, one. Well, it's not even 1/5, is it? It's 1/20th of, you're making 1/20th of the profit on that, based on that. So it's some massive changes coming. So I just thought I'd point this out, guys. The changes come in. Maybe they're temporary, maybe they're not, but we'll find out soon enough. So yeah, so that's that, guys. So I just thought I'd highlight that. So yeah, just some new changes that have come in, and it's going to make cargo trading a little bit harder, because we're going to have more money up front. Not only have the ships gone up, so things like the Caterpillar's gone from 6,000 to 12,000, 6 million to 12 million. Now we're looking at probably a 10 times increase on some of the cargo buy-ins, at least like nearly 1,000 up on per unit, per SCU, should I say, on more stuff that I'm seeing, and the profits are a lot less than what we are used to. So yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you do, don't forget to hit the point, stick on the like button, hit the bell and subscribe notification. Let us know your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this? Do you think it's going to be temporary? Do you think they're just testing stuff out? But it's something I've noticed, and I'm going to keep my eye on. As a cargo runner, it's something that I love playing. We'll deal with it, whatever happens, and we'll get through it. But yeah, so let us know your thoughts. We'll see you guys out in the verse.